Hi everyone, Julie here from Sister Mediums. Welcome and thanks for tuning into this month's mid-month Oracle card reading. I'm really happy to be here. And, for those of you who are new, thanks for tuning in. My sister and I get together once a month. She's here at the beginning of the month with an angel card reading, and I'm here mid-month with an Oracle card reading. And what we both do is tap into our angels, our guides, our ancestors, those on the other side. And we're really offering guidance to move forward with what's happening in our lives and what our viewers and tribe members are feeling, and to let you know that you're not alone on this journey of life. And whether it's to support the next step or whether it's to have you take a step back and just analyze what's going on in your life before you step ahead, we're really here to just bring forth the guidance that comes through and offer you that spiritual support. So without waiting any further, I'm going to pull some cards for you today. I pull anywhere between 3 and 6 cards depending on how I'm feeling and between what's being brought to me for the month. So the decks that I've used today are Doreen Virtue's Archangel Michael. I'm using the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. I'm using Tell Me Tarot. I'm using The Gateway here by Denise Lynn. And lastly, I'm using Mystical Shaman by Colleen Barrett Reed and by Alberto Villoldo. They teamed up together to make that deck, and it's a beautiful deck. The imagery is amazing. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and just get started and pull the first card for you. This card is called the Standstill, and I actually pulled it twice. I pulled it once this morning and thought about it and thought, okay, let's see what's going on. Let me really get confirmation that this is what needs to come forward for all of our viewers. And so I shuffled the deck and I actually pulled the same card for a second time. And the Standstill card is really a card about just analyzing where you are in life, taking a step back, pausing, thinking about what to do before moving forward. And really, it's a state of reflection. It's also a time to retreat and just close all doors and kind of be with yourself and be in the moment, whether it be to ponder on your healing and where you are, whether it's your finances, whether it's your family, it could be your career. And, given what's happening in the world right now, I think we're all just in a state of needing to step back and just retreat to ourselves and, just be careful moving forward with things. The color in the cards are very earth tone like and very earthly like. I feel very grounded in this card when I look at it. And sometimes that's a symbol that we're also in need of grounding and we're in need of earthing. If you've never heard that term before, what that really is telling you is to try to get barefoot. I know it's cold outside, on this part of the world anyway, but try to get outside in nature and plant your feet in grass or even on the concrete and just step outside and be one with God's creation and really just allow yourself that solitude. If you're able to get your feet into some earth and into some grass and just move them around a little bit, that's really what earthing is all about, especially when we're needing to take a step back away from our electronics, our computers, especially if you're in that type of business or industry where you're surrounded by frequencies and vibrations all day long. This might be more for you right now, needing to take a step back and a standstill in where you are in your relationships or in your work career. And of course, right now globally, this is us all just kind of at a standstill. The next card I chose is a very motivational card. Can you see that with the light here? It is Rising Above. And this is a fantastic card. I love the imagery in it, although it's very simple. It's very deep and it has a very deep meaning to it. The lotus flower particularly is a flower that opens and closes daily. And it's actually come up quite a lot in my readings in the last month or so as well. The lotus flower is a flower that's attached to a stem. And what happens is every evening the stem closes and brings itself down under the water, down to the base of the lake or where it's planted. And every morning it has the opportunity to rise above and to trudge through that mud and kind of start all over again. And so this is what this card is a reminder of here. It just says, I see only beauty and grace, and really believing in who you are, rising above all of the issues, all of the problems, all of the negativity, and kind of pushing it aside. Sometimes when we do that, we lose friendships along the way because we're realizing to ourselves, what you have to offer me is not what I want right now. And I need to rise above the negativity. I need to rise above the drama, and I need to kind of do my own thing. The other thing that gets me in this card is, when we talk about the word grace really is about forgiveness. It's about regeneration. It's about spiritual healing. And, when we stop and think about that word spiritual, Daniela and I talk a lot about within the word spiritual is the word ritual. And so what rituals are you doing to wake up every morning and really put yourself into a state of beauty and grace where you feel that you're out there and you're doing your best, regardless of your circumstances? And that's what this card is telling me, is rise above sometimes the negative circumstances or the things that are holding you back and just push forward. This next card is a fantastic card. I love it. It's the Three of Wands here, and it's a positive card, and it's really marking the end of one chapter and the beginning of another, and really allowing you to move forward, knowing that there is a path ahead that you're meant to walk. When I see suns in cards, they're usually representative of the fact that there's a new day coming, and we always have the opportunity to start again. Whenever I see wood in a card, or I see something that represents a bow staff or like a pillar type thing, what that's telling me is that that can be used as a weapon or as a crutch to lean on, a weapon to give yourself strength with. And really the shape that it's placed in also is very indicative of a tribe member. And so not only our tribe called Blessed, which is what we call all of our followers and the people in our community, but also leaning on your tribe and the people that are close to you so that you can start new things. There's a little saying here on the bottom of the card that says, you've successfully completed your goals at this stage and you're invited to explore those new paths. So with that, give yourself kudos on the back for accomplishing something. I also look at this card as an awakening in the sense that you're bored. You've accomplished everything that you possibly can in one position, whether it be at work, within a hobby, within something that you do on the side. And, this card can also be chalked up to, what do I want to explore and what do I want to start that's new? You are never at a stage in your life where it's too late to start over again or to involve yourself in something new, especially if you've still got passions and you've still got purpose that you haven't discovered yet. Go out and set yourself on that new path, and don't be afraid to try new things. Okay, I love this. Again, the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. And with that came this next card. And this is the awareness card. It's a fantastic card. There's a lot of stuff going on in here. So, of course, you've got the universe here, which is always a representation that you're not alone on this journey. You are divinely guided. The crown chakra is wide open and just allowing this white light to come in. And really, it's an opportunity for you to understand that everything that you need to do to move forward is already within you, whether it is your compassion, whether it's your intuition, whether it's your motivation, your wisdom, your willpower. Everything you have to succeed in life is already on the inside. You just need to be aware of it, tap into it, open up that third eye and use it. The number one would be representative of new beginnings, but also individuality. So it's not that you need a partner to do these things. You've got this awareness to you that you can do things on your own. Now, I will say this because it's what I believe when I look at the card. And, again, not everybody resonates with what, I have to say or what we have to say, but I see that he's wearing all black. And sometimes all black for me is not a symbol of darkness or negativity, but it's a symbol to look forward and move forward with protection around you. And that's also representative in this protective ring or cocoon of white light. And really, it's just paying attention to the things around you that might be a little bit negative in your life, the things around you that might be weighing you down, or what in your life, if you look at the top half of the card, is very spiritual. The colors of it are all about enlightenment, about religion, about moving forward. And the colors on the lower end are a little bit darker. And so that to me is also sometimes just a nudge or a knock to also just be aware of the things in your circle that might be a little bit more on the darker side, or the things that may be weighing you down. If you're moving into a place of enlightenment, or you're moving into a place of spirituality and you're moving forth with positivity, sometimes it's just a reminder to be aware of the negative things that might hold you back. So I hope that card resonates with you, and I hope that it gives you the push to really trust your instincts and your intuition and go where you're led. Now, I wanted to end this reading for you guys today with an Archangel Michael prayer card. I haven't done that in some time. And when I pulled this one, it really resonates a lot with, again, what's just going on in the world right now. This coronavirus has people really freaked out. And, it's great to be more aware of things. And again, there's that awareness card. But I also want you to know that in everything that we do, we stand protected. And so this is the card that came up. It's Archangel Michael, and he's here to remind you that you are always guarded and protected. And I'm going to read that out for you. It says, "Thank you for protecting my loved ones and me, and ensuring that we're safe and ensuring that all of our needs are met. I now accept I accept you gratefully and gracefully, knowing that it's right for me and for all others to accept heavenly assistance." And there's that word grace again, moving forward with spiritual healing and beauty and just being at ease and calm with everything that's in your life. So I hope that you enjoyed this card reading. I hope that the cards resonated for you this month. And overall, when I look at them as a whole, there's a big message here. You've got the standstill to take back and analyze things. You've got the rise above all of the issues that you might be feeling, and the fact that you've got something else that you need to do, and wake up every morning and wake up with that positivity of, I'm going to rise above what may be holding me back or my surroundings. You've got the end of the chapter card here, which is almost permission to move forward with new things and new opportunities. And even if you're feeling held back and, not sure of where to go and what to do and whether or not you can do it, you've got this reminder here. It's this psychic awareness that everything that you have and everything that you need, you already hold the key to. It's all within you. Okay. And then, of course, lastly, you stand guarded and protected. So I will leave you with that for the month of March. I look forward to having you back here mid-April. And again, blessings on blessings. I want to thank you for being a part of this tribe called Blessed that Daniela and I have created here at Sister Mediums. And she'll be back here in a couple of weeks to do her angel card reading. Thanks so much, everyone. Bye.